Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And for the Milwaukee Bucks, they come into tonight's game after the loss to Chicago. So the Bucks win the tip. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Here's Henson. The shot, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it.
A lottery pick back in 2012, John Henson has pretty much flown under the radar except around the rim. People understand just how effective he can be there. A quality defender and rim protector.
4 on the clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got the first points up on the board for the Rockets.
I know Kyrie is one of the best finishers in the league, but trust me, he enjoys the three ball.
Oh, a little punch, counter punch action. Neither side flinching here.
Yeah, both sides trying to keep up with one another.
Oh!
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Here's Antetokounmpo. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You think about a coach looking into the eyes of one of his players and telling him to match up with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And all the things that he brings to the table. That's a long night of restlessness before you match up. Press up on him, he'll blow by you. In transition, he's at the rim in 2 dribbles. Tough to stop that kid.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Antetokounmpo covers so much ground, Brent. He can almost go the entire length of the court in 2 dribbles.
Well, once he gets around towards the rim, his reach can make it seem like defenders aren't even there. Not just one defender, but multiple defenders. So it's unfair already, and you add that athleticism to what he can do. Wow, unstoppable offensive force.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. Traps in the tray. Brogdon's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Screen by Capella. Down low. Stolen by Henson. Middleton right side. And he converts the layup. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
Well, at 235 pounds, Middleton is hard to throw off balance, so he can take that contact and still finish through.
And Henson sends it back. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And stolen by Kyrie Irving.
Awesome defense, just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
It is so hard to stay in front of Kyrie. The man has every move in the book.
Middleton outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
A little over-aggressive. He's got to dial it back if he wants to stay on the floor. 2 fouls in the first. Tough to overcome.
Pass to Young. And some nice passing there by Houston. Now Harden. Screen by Capella. The kick out to Young. And another 3 for Houston.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
11 feet away. And he hits the jump shot.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Harden gets the bucket.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Henson with the screen. Stolen by Harden. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Offline with his three. Pass to Henson. Now here's Brogdon. Henson with the screen. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Ejected by Young. Here's Irving. Screen by Capella. The tray. Kicks it out to Harden. Outside Irving. Houston needs to get a shot off. Young with no one around. No good on the triple. Bucks trail by 3. Pass to Henson. Back to Snell. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Rockets leading by 3.
Well, the Bucks, this is a franchise that for a long time just was treading water and chasing after a 7th or an 8th seed on the back end of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Not so much anymore. With Giannis Antetokounmpo leading the charge, the opportunity for the Bucks to do some damage in the playoffs is here.
Pass to Henson. Back to Antetokounmpo. In the corner, Snell with it. And again, the Bucks miss. And there's always pressure when you have a superstar player, Brent. And the Bucks are trying to capitalize on that window right now.
And I think Giannis, even though he's young, understands that great players are judged on how far they can push their teams. What type of postseason success can the Milwaukee Bucks have around what it is that Giannis can bring to the table? He wants to retire in a Bucks uniform. He said that before, but winning makes that decision a lot easier. And maybe with the coaching change, they'll get there.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Young. Back to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupation.
Aston Waba. There's a screen. Now Brogdon. Covered by Chris. Trying to get back on track. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And some have even compared Giannis to Kobe Bryant for his single-minded dedication, Greg, to improvement.
Yeah, you know, something of an introvert. Not a guy you'll find out on the town or schmoozing with other stars. He's content to save outside pursuits for after his playing days are done.
Harden gets the bucket.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Thompson. Here's Mwaba. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Houston leading by 4. Nene outside. Pass to Gordon. There's a screen by Chris. The drive by Gordon. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Brent, last season the league cut back on timeouts. Are you hearing any other ideas of how to reduce the duration of some of these games?
There's also the idea last year where they put it into place where right after the second quarter ended, they put you on a 15-minute clock in between halftime.
It started immediately.
And I thought that that was ideal. So if you're at a game and you get to see the dog jumping through the hula hoop.
Which you love.
I love it.
I know.
It's only going to last the 7 or 8 minutes before the teams come back out. And I thought last year that helped the game speed along. And I think they sped up last year, if I'm not wrong, Kevin, by about 3 minutes time.
I'm glad when you go out there and balance the dishes on your head. That's always been so fun to watch.
There's only one red panda, Kevin.
I know. And here's Harden. He's got 6. That one goes in. And it's a 6-point Rocket lead.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Pass to Gordon. Nene, the screen. Gordon goes in. Second shot opportunity. And the shot's good from Nene.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
For 3, Brogdon. Rockets with the rebound. And now here's Chris. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
What improvement we saw during Giannis Antetokounmpo's first few years in the league. Went from raw to ridiculous in a hurry.
Nene, the screen. The 3 from Harden. Rebound by Dellavedova.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Nene. And it's the Rockets on the break. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Gordon. It's Nene, high post. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity. Both teams will make substitutions. Milwaukee shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo.
And the missed free throws starting to be an issue.
Another miss by Houston. Bucks trail by 3. Puts it up from 12. And it falls over the rim and in. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points.
That is smooth, quick stuff from Giannis. Excellent job pulling up that time.
Harden's shot is good.
This guy is just shredding the defense right now. He's hitting any shots he's putting up.
They set the pick. The screen from Thompson. Antetokounmpo, no good. Rockets leading by 4. To the inside. Kicks it out to Harden. .41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
Harden hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Henson with the screen. Middleton outside. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Korver in the corner. They get it back. Henson. And slam dunk by Henson.
Well, John Henson is out there to attack the glass and try and be a force. This is a big part of how he generates any of his offense.
Harden's shot is good. 15 points in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
James Harden getting it done for Houston. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
I mean, they're winning the turnover battle, and oftentimes that can swing things your way.
Well, they're taking care of the ball. They're attacking on defense, and this has them out to a big lead after one.
And the foul on John Henson. That's his third foul of the game. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo.
That's a bad turnover right there, but aside from that one, I think they've done a good job controlling the pace and the ball during the game.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Here's Hill. He gets that one. Hill's got the lead up to 6 now for Houston.
Hill burrowing inside, and because of his size, he's able to do that, get around the rim and finish.
There's the pick. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Henson with the screen to the paint. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up off the inbound. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, just terrorizing the D.
The 3 from Harden. And Henson pulls it down. Bucks trail by 4. Dellavedova with the ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Middleton. Henson with the screen. No good on the 3. Rockets leading by 4. Here's Harden. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
I love the pace he's playing with, letting his offense come to him naturally and then building upon this lead for his team.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And James Harden, last season's MVP, the runner-up in 2015, actually won the players' vote for MVP that season. But last season, he took home the official hardware.
Both teams changing it up here. Here's Dellavedova. And with James Harden winning the MVP in 2018, Russell Westbrook in 2017, Kevin Durant in 2014, you think a few what-ifs right now in Oklahoma City?
A few, more than that, Kevin. I mean, probably tough for them all to win MVP playing on one team. A good shot at a different trophy, though, maybe the one that starts with the name of Larry.
Rockets leading by 6. Launches it. Here's Capella. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Bucket earned, out muscling and out hustling everybody for the rebound.
That one may be a little beyond his comfort zone, but he made it count.
How about the passing. They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Screen by Capella. Over to the wing. Back to Chris. The rebound by the Bucks.
Yeah, the defense timed that out perfectly. Love the aggressiveness, and then they changed the shot's direction.
Pass to Maker. Henson with the screen. Three-pointers. Snell. They get it back. The second effort. It's deflected.
That's some good use of the length right there from Marquise Chris, reaching out and swatting that one away.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Dellavedova. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. So it's the Rockets now. It's a 5-point game. They can look forward to the Quicken Loans Arena after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Irving can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
They set the pick. Middleton for 3. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Tough to contest when a guy that size can get the shot off that quickly. Middleton with a nice quick release.
And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Right side, Irving. Young for 3. The Rockets with another miss.
Well, even though he missed, you like seeing him taking that kind of shot. The defense must be better.
Now, Antetokounmpo. He's got 14. No good. That would have tied it. Houston in the lead. Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 9.
Blinding speed there shown by Kyrie Irving on the boost, and when he puts it on the floor like that, he's getting all the way to the rim.
Here's Brogdon. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 6 here in this quarter. Outside, Irving uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Rockets lead by 4.
So clever. He finds different ways
And here is Brogdon. The screen from Thompson. Left side, out of the Kumbo. Back to Brogdon. Fires for three. Chris with the rebound.
Well, it's like the defense has a bunch of matchbooks in their hands right now, playing with fire. They were fortunate that somehow he misfired on that one.
Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And Chris throws it down.
Man, it seemed like Marquise Chris was not going to be denied, and he wasn't.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 32 points.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
And Chris throws it down.
That's all about shot selection there from Marquise Chris. A good one and a good focused concentration.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot off. The Rockets go the other way with it. Outside Gordon. Nene, the screen. Back to Irving. 5 on the clock. Fires the three. The three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 27 points.
I wish Kyrie sometimes would just dribble out the 24-second shot clock. It's so fun to watch him on the handle.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now back to Nwaba. Good.
Well, I have no idea how he made that, but hey, sometimes a little bit of luck helps.
Outside Irving. And here's Gordon. There's a screen by Chris. Irving with a clean look. And another three for Houston.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Pass to Brogdon. There's the screen. Thompson with it. Here's Brogdon. Guarded by Nene. From 20 feet out. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
That's good shot selection from Brogdon. One of the reasons he has a high field goal percentage.
Here's Irving. And Irving throws it down.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Pass to Nwaba. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And how about no turnovers here in the second half, making sure they get a quality possession every time down the floor.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Game is so wide open now, Brent. Such a great pace. Does that put more strain on bigger players? Physically.
I think it's putting strain on everybody. I think last year we saw
regardless of size.
Yeah, injuries to every position, the key guys at every position. I think that some of the physical motions that players have to perform in games because they're covering more ground and in susceptible positions, it's happening to everybody. The issue with the big guys, Kevin, is they're not playing. Less of them are getting more important time on the floor, so it's a strain on everybody.
Henson with the screen. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Brogdon. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, Brogdon being the rookie of the year and coming in and doing a great job for the Milwaukee Bucks. This is a guy who could play either guard position and has a great mentality and great poise as a point guard.
And the 6'11" Clint Capella, just a phenomenal athlete. The mobility at that center spot is something really so crucial in today's game where every team is looking to expose big men on the perimeter.
You know, we talk so much about accurate shooting. Sometimes accurate passing can lead to great shooting. You saw it there.
That's good from Capella. Dellavedova with the ball. They are now showing NBA games in virtual reality. You and I have actually seen some examples of that. They can recreate almost any angle. Have you gotten a headset?
I haven't gotten a headset, Kevin, but I have watched it. You and I have talked about it several times.
Many times.
It's an amazing experience, and it will only get better. But I really think about if I was a kid growing up in Germany or Italy, and I had an opportunity to pull on a pair of goggles and to watch the game's greatest players from a seat at half court or the cameras that they set up underneath the goal at either end. What a fantastic way to be enveloped by the NBA game.
It's a cool view.
It's a very cool view, and it's only going to get better.
Yeah. Now Irving. Capella, high post. And the dunk by Capella.
So good at knowing when to shoot and when to pass off the screen. Kyrie Irving dictating the defense that time.
Middleton outside. Henson with the screen. Middleton drives in. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Clint Capella.
And Chris Middleton 2 seasons ago tore his hamstring completely off the bone. I mean, he's come back and hasn't missed a beat. One of the most well-rounded players you'll see.
Pass to Capella. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Capella's got 7 now in this quarter.
And, you know, for a score-first point guard, Irving is no slouch as a facilitator.
Now here's Middleton. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Houston. And Chris Middleton with maybe, Greg, his best season yet in 2017-18.
It just seems like he gets better every year. A former second-round pick, now all-star caliber. He's worked extremely hard, stayed in the lab, and now we're seeing the results.
Young. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And for his whole career, Thaddeus Young has been a player not afraid, Greg, of attacking defenders head on.
Young has such a great first burst of speed. He really is a handful to deal with. Gets a lot of transition buckets that way, and in the half court can set up teammates by creating space. In the latter part of his career, I think he's taken on more of a vocal leadership role as well.
Middleton outside. Pass to Henson. That one drops for him.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
On the wing, Irving. Screen by Capella. Back to Young. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And you can see it. They're in a nice rhythm in terms of shooting. It's been that way the entire second half.
And then there's the other team. Can't say that about them. Big gap in the recent field goal percentage between these 2 squads.
Here's Middleton. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Harden. Doesn't go for him. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Count it. Middleton's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, you don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
Screen by Capella. And it's Young at the elbow. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
He used that screen to perfection and got a wide open look to knock down the jumper.
Pass to Maker. Back to Dellavedova. There's the pick. Middleton outside. Henson trying to break free. Shots good by Middleton. Middleton's got 22 points.
And this quarter has been all about him. You feel every shot he's going to take is going in.
Screen by Young. Off the pick. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
Pass to Korver. Here's Middleton. Over Harden. Middleton can't get it to go. And here's Harden. From deep three-point range. That shot no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Stolen by Harden. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Start it.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Timeout called, the Rockets. There's no longer a home and road designation as far as light and dark jerseys. Is that an issue at all? I mean,
Not really. It's a little off-putting some games where you just flip on and your brain
figure out where they exactly.
Where's this game being played?
Yes.
But with how many alternate jerseys last year teams had and specialty jerseys they had, it's a lot of fun to see the apparel companies paint a different picture on the floor.
Smart. And that misses everything. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one drops for him. Antetokounmpo's got 34.
I can't be frustrated at him tonight. He's doing his job. I'd like to see his guys step up a little more.
Back to Smart. Pass to Chris. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Brogdon. Chris can't hit. Now here's Brogdon to the wing right side. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Pass to Nene. Doubled by Henson. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Bucks now. Antetokounmpo up top. Adam Silver has said there's probably more basketball being watched and played, Brent, in China than anywhere else in the world. How long before you think we see our next Chinese superstar in this league?
That's going to be interesting when that does happen. Obviously, the type of mark that Yao Ming made in the NBA, it's going to be hard for anybody to match the kind of impact, not just in the game, but what he did globally for the NBA. It just won't happen again. But I'm looking forward to, heck, not just the next Chinese player, but a Japanese player, somebody from India where they love the NBA game, to start to find their way onto rosters in the league.
They're coming. I mean, there's going to be someone before long.
No doubt.
Stolen by Middleton.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Rockets.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kyrie Irving.
That unselfishness was on full display here tonight. Did a great job of getting his teammates going.
And finally hitting their stride. This is the run they needed earlier.
Well, easier to do once the game is on ice, as your opponent sometimes has a tendency to relax.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I don't know, 2 strides, 3 strides, what was that? Giannis covering some ground.
Here's Smart. So we see Houston taking the W here, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up.
I'm an emperor and you'll surely witness. I'm from